What's going on, guys? We are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to install the brand new Fab 589 bed reinforcement kit for the 2023 Plus Colorados. For any of you Colorado owners with weight over their bed, like a camper topper like mine, or even just a normal topper, or even a bed rack with a rooftop tent on it, the beds, there is a weak point in the bed that is prone to crack, and Fab 589 has come up with a reinforcement kit for that. So let me show you what it looks like. So here we have the pieces for the bed reinforcement. So these are a prototype, so they might look slightly different for the final production, and I will let you know, or maybe pop up on the screen once I get more information on when these are going to be released. So basically, as you can see here, it's basically a sandwich plate that attaches to the bedside, and then this mounting point is what connects to the frame of the truck. So it helps make it a lot more rigid. Now, you can't really see it right now because it's hiding behind the wheel liner, but I'm going to show you how to install this. All right, obviously once you have it safely jacked up and the rear wheel removed, you're going to want to go in here and you're going to remove these T15 Torx bolts. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then one up here, 7. Those are the ones you're going to want to remove, and then once we remove those 7 bolts, you'll be able to peel the liner out of the way. All right, now that we have the fender liner pulled back and removed out of the way, you can see where we're going to be mounting this, and here is the bolt that mounts the frame of the truck to the bed of the truck, and you can see where we're going to be sliding that back piece is right there where those 2 holes are. That's where our 2 bolts from the Fab 589 kit are going to be going. To better visualize it is basically you see how the bottom nut here is going to be threaded onto here, and then this pleat goes in like this, so the L side is facing inward, and then where these 2 holes are going to line up with the 2 holes there, essentially reinforcing the whole front part of the bed. So for the first part of the kit that we're going to be installing is this piece right here. So this piece, it's kind of tight in here, so it's kind of hard to show, but this piece goes behind this. You can see at the way top there's a slot that we're going to be inserting this piece right here that goes behind, goes like this, essentially on the inside of this bed frame, or this bed connection right here. One problem with this is you see it has kind of like a lip here to help catch it. Well, on the other side, because I technically installed this on the other side, this lip didn't work and it ended up falling inside of here, and it was an absolute mission to get that piece out. So what I recommend, which I'm going to show you right now, I would put some type of I use duct tape, and I'll show you exactly what I did to make this lip bigger. So I did speak with Thomas from 589 Fabrication regarding this lip, and supposedly the final production will now have a longer lip on it, so you guys will most likely not have to deal with what I had to do, but just in case, I'm going to leave it in there, even if you want to do it for peace of mind. Alright, so you can see what I did. So I took a piece of duct tape and essentially put it on here so that way this lip is bigger, so it's not going to slide in, and even if it slide in, I put a little piece of twine in the duct tape, so if in the event it slid down that thing, I could just simply easily pull it back up. Now, in order to slide it in through there is a notch, as you can see there, in the back kind of piece, and it's meant to, so that way you can bend it slightly, as you can see how I did there. It might need to be bent even slightly more than this, so that way you're able to fit it in through the back. Now, you got to be very careful not to bend it too much, or bend it back and forth too much, because obviously you will snap this portion. So now it's time to fish this through that top hole up there in the back. All right, so I got it in there, and you can see kind of the top of the duct tape there sticking out over, and the piece is now sitting behind in this section of the bed. So now our next step, once you do that, is you're going to remove this bolt, which is an 18 millimeter. And then when you remove this bolt, you'll thread it out, and you'll put that other piece, the L bracket, facing inward, and that L bracket's going to be threading into here with this bolt, and you'll put the bolt back in. This is what the installed L bracket is going to look like. As you can see, the bolt is back in, which threads into the welded nut onto the L bracket, which perfectly lines up with those holes, as you can see there in the bed. So now what we have to do is essentially move the back bracket we installed first kind of up and down, so that way we are able to thread on the provided 14 millimeter bolts in these holes. So the two holes there, we kind of have to move it up and down. You'll eventually get it, and you thread them on, and then we'll be able to sandwich the two pieces together. Once you have everything tightened down, this is what the final installed product should look like. Obviously, this is the exact same process for the passenger side. The only thing I will note is there's a little bit less room in here in the wheel well, and it's a little bit easier to just go from underneath. But same exact process, and then obviously to put your fender liner back, you put the same 7 screws you took out. I will put the product link in the description once I verify when the product is going to be released. If it's not released already by the time I upload this video, I'll put somewhere on the video or in the description when the product is estimated to be released. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more awesome content like this, and we'll see you guys in the next video.